Welcome, porters, to another lore summary video. I am Fragile Boson, your logistics support officer. This lore summary will cover everything the game wants you to know about Chiralium in Chapter 3, right up until the large weather event that takes place at the end of your delivery to South Knot City. So, to avoid any spoilers, you should have completed the game up to that point. Let's get started. So in Chapter 3, we don't learn a lot more about Chiralium, but we learn some very important things about Chiralium. According to the paper on antimatter and clouds, gamma radiation is generated by lightning strikes in thunderclouds and can trigger the formation of protons. And indeed, particles of antimatter can be detected inside normal rain clouds. Now, just as an aside, I did some looking into this, and I couldn't find any paper called on antimatter and clouds, but there's a lot of evidence in science journals that really do support the idea that there is antimatter found in thunderclouds. This is a thing that we know about now, and this is kind of maybe where the real science stops and the Death Stranding science kicks in. We really don't know how the antimatter particles are formed, but their existence inside of clouds is enough to suggest something really intriguing. So chiral clouds, we know, contain chiralium, and so Hartman asks, what would happen if gamma radiation were to act upon those clouds in the same way as regular clouds? Could chiralium, excited by gamma radiation, exacerbate minute distortions in space-time, somehow loosening the seams that connect our beaches? Which is an intriguing question in and of itself, but if so, if this is all the way that it works, Hartman is, theorizing here, when the excited chiralium mixed with timefall descends to the ground, could the entire region beneath the clouds become much more strongly connected with the beach as a result? And now, if you remember, the beach contains memory back to the beginning of the universe. It doesn't experience time, and it's connected to multiple realities and things like that. This could explain why BTs only appear, number one, in areas with timefall. But number two, it could also explain why when we are caught by the hunters and a catcher BT arrives, we see cars and buildings from another time and perhaps even another place. But that would seriously explain those phenomena. We still don't know necessarily if, timefall, chiralium causes BTs to arrive, or if BTs appear, if they are the ones that trigger those things. But this paper, these facts seem to indicate that because timefall seems to link a place more strongly to the beach, that's where BTs are going to be drawn to, or where they're going to appear. And it seems to indicate that maybe we have at least a preliminary answer to the question, what causes what? Because at this point in time, it seems like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, in this case, the timefall comes first, and then the BTs appear. So is that what triggers BTs, or does the coming of BTs preceded by timefall indicate that, time and space know that BTs are going to arrive or something like that? I don't know, but that certainly is something we should get more information on as we move further through the game. That's all for this lore summary. I have been your logistics support officer, Fragile Boson. Keep on keeping on, and remember, tomorrow is in your hands.